Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, ScottDog. Thanks very much for joining us. We're back playing some more Murder Mystery Machine. I'm not sure what the machine part of the name is, but we're back either way. And I think, let's go and talk to Nate, just in case he's got anything interesting to say. I don't know if he has. I have work to do. He doesn't. He doesn't have anything interesting to say whatsoever. Could get another coffee, but it took forever to drink it. Is this a TV or a microwave? Let's go over. What were we doing? We were going to find out about the wife, because she's just finished at the morgue. I think it was the morgue. And we're ready to go to the Daniels residence to carry on our investigation. Looks like there's 2 more scenes after this one. Daniels residence at 12:45 p.m. Listen, this woman has just lost her husband, but I know, I'll go easy on her. Are you kidding? The opposite. They teach you that the grieving widow can't be a killer at the academy. Everyone's a suspect. I mean, that seems a little over the top, right? What's up? Nothing for now. I didn't mean to click on you, Nate. I apologise. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Let's just have a little look around the house. There's some flowers. Oh my God, she was having an affair. Can you bloody believe it? Someone brought her flowers. This is a crime of passion. Mrs. Daniels, I'm so sorry for your loss. I know it's hard. I know it's a hard time. But the sooner we can establish some facts around Frank's death, the sooner we can find whoever is responsible. I just want to know what happened and whoever murdered Frank to be brought to justice. I promise that myself and Detective Houston will do everything in our power to make that happen. Thank you, Detective Clark. I have a few questions. Okay. Was anything taken? Ask if Frank had any enemies. Ask if... Yeah, let's go this one. I don't know if you've had the chance to look around, but have you noticed anything that's missing? Any jewellery or... No, I don't think so. I suppose Frank interrupted them before they could take anything. Ask if he had any enemies. Do you know if anyone will want to hurt him? No, but he seemed stressed recently, increasingly so. I asked him why, but he just put it down to work. Ask about him skipping the event. Frank was supposed to attend the opening of a new plant last night in the end, but he didn't go. Do you know why? He said he changed his mind about going. Something about sticking it to Johnson. If he'd just gone to that stupid ribbon cutting, he'd still be here. Do you mind if I ask you why you weren't planning to attend with him? I don't enjoy being one of those wives who show up to decorate an arm. Frank knew these things bored me. Asked where Rosemary went that evening. He said you went out. Where did you go? The theatre, measure for measure. Do you go alone or... Yes, I was alone. Ask more about the theatre. Not to sound too rude, but do you often go to the theatre alone? As a politician's wife, you learn quickly that if you don't do some things on your own, you might never do them. That's all for now. She went to the theatre with somebody else. Or she didn't go to the theatre, she booked the tickets and just waited for him to get killed. I wonder what time she found him. I wonder what time did we get there? We got there at like 9 o'clock, so a couple of hours. Does the theatre finish at 9? I don't feel like that's true. But I guess maybe we phoned her while she was in the theatre. Try linking evidence to unlock new dialogues. Check for the icons. See what you're missing. Okay. Let's just see if there's anything else around here first of all, right? Frank's notebook. Frank's handwritten notes. Can I read them? Is that not something I'm allowed to do? What? We can't read them or anything then. State Theatre presents William Shakespeare's Measure for Measure. I knew it was by Shakespeare, obviously. 2 tickets. 2 bloody tickets. Why were there 2 tickets? You little liar. You little liar. Flowers from Governor Johnson. Okay. What we got over here? Office party photo. Okay, so she's at the party. Alone at the theatre. Yeah, give us some of that. That doesn't do anything. No? I don't know why I did that. Flowers. I want to know why. I wonder if I should have just kept all these other things linked. Try to people will be unseen to get more evidence. I think I can stop these hints from coming up because they just get in the way. Alone at the theatre and Governor Johnson and Frank. Why do we want to link those? We didn't actually get to see any of these, right? We just got a thing that says he's got some notes. I wonder if these are like red herrings. Let's move these things out of the way that we think might be a bit of a waste of time, right? I don't know what we can do with her to stop this. So we know at the Daniels residence nothing was stolen. How do we get away from these things? We're looking for the why here. Okay, let's go and speak to her and ask her what we can about the tickets. Got a few more questions. Okay. Ask about the flowers. Nice flowers. Do you know the governor personally? No, it's been nice of the governor to send them along. It means a lot to know how well he thought of Frank. The secretary said that they weren't the best of friends. Did Frank ever mention any such hostility? No, not to me. Ask about the office party photo. There's a nice picture of Frank. That was taken the night he got re-elected. You look very happy in it, because I was told to. That was my role that night, photo ops and local press. Frank was a wonderful man and noble goals, but he was selfish in his pursuit of them. Righting the wrongs of the world was Frank's priority, but just one at a time. I wanted it to be me. Okay. Now, this is the important one. I wonder if you can clear something up for me. You went to the theatre alone, but you have a receipt for 2 tickets. Yes. The second was for Frank, but he cancelled yesterday morning. How? How was that a thing? How was that a thing? We know he wasn't going to the... We know he wasn't going to this, so that's got to be that, right? She's hiding something. We can't ask you any more questions. I've got to go ask old Nate over here. What's up? Something strange? I almost started singing then. She told me that she went alone to the theatre last night because her husband cancelled it. I'm assuming she can hear us on a yesterday morning. That is strange, especially since Nadine told us they'd been planning to go to the water plant thing for weeks. Also, Nadine said he'd only cancelled last minute. Good work. Time to apply some pressure. This is where I excel. Right, second ticket not for Frank. Not that, okay. Not that. Let's go ask the question, that might give us a bit more. Oh no, we don't get to ask the question. Okay, sorry to bother you, I know I seem like an idiot. So, that's not it. So we're trying to link who the second ticket not for Frank. But I can't ask the question, right? Oh, hold on. Is that what we needed? No. So is it that we need to link some of these things together? Event has been scheduled. Frank cancelled on the theatre that morning. He's been having it planned for ages. Don't think I've just linked everything now. So what am I supposed to do here? Because we know she's lying, right? We know she's lying, which is down here. Hold on. Is there a way of knowing whether she went to the... I don't know if this is wise moving these or not. You know, deleting these or not. So, we know that you're lying. The second ticket was not for Frank. See, I don't think I can... I don't think I can link all of these things together. Were you taking the governor out? No? I wish there was a quick way of deleting all these. Now I've linked them all, because I don't think we solved anything there. So are we... Hold on, let me move this. What I don't quite understand over here, what am I trying to achieve over here? What does this... This doesn't help me. Workspace key. Okay, this doesn't help either. Automatic link, player notes. So we've got a few automatic links over here. So we're trying to find the potential suspect and a motive. But we need to put these things together, right? So we know that this was this. And this is irrelevant, right? But it can go up here. So Frank cancelled on the theatre this morning, but an event had been scheduled for weeks, and a second ticket not for Frank. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing here, other than saying that you're a little liar. I don't really know what I'm trying to achieve. So I do know what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to achieve find a potential suspect and a motive. I think we've got that. And the suspect is you. Oh, and him. Is there a way? Let's come out here. Is there a way of linking this together? Let's just spin the camera around and see if there's anything else that we missed over here. I don't think there was. Another bloody pheasant. Why has everyone got a pheasant? Hold on. Hold on. Crumpled gift note. A little something to show I want our love to last forever. From Frank. Okay. That's not it. That's not it. I'm going to remove these again. What I'm struggling to understand is when I link these things together. So a crumpled gift note. Can we ask you about this? Okay, so we've got a crumpled gift note. That didn't give us any extra options to speak to anyone, right? No. So let's go back in here. So we're trying to figure out who the potential suspects were. So that we think the flowers. Personally, I think the flowers are for Johnson, and this was on the flowers, right? That's my personal feeling here. But how do we get this sorted? So, purchase alone at the theatre. Let's move some of these things around. Alone at the theatre, you purchased 2 tickets, right? She said one was for Frank, but I'm not sure this is the way to work this. I'm hoping that something will click into place eventually. Okay. So we know you're lying because there's nothing here that says Frank cancelled literally a minute ago, right? Just before he was supposed to go. This event had been scheduled forever. Frank cancelled the theatre that morning. So that ticket there is no way that ticket could have been for that, right? We know that's a lie. So the question is, what do we do about this? Do they know each other? Well, they said no, right? They said no, they don't know each other. So the gift. The gift was... What do I do with the office party photo? Maybe it's just there as a thing, right? Am I missing something here? So we know these things are linked. We know these things are linked. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm guessing he isn't going to give us any hints. Okay, I think we have to go for a hint over here. What I don't understand is we can't see these, right? Oh, we check the handwriting. Oh, that makes perfect sense. Okay. Ask about the note. A little something to show I want our love. A little something to show I want our love to last forever. Found a small gift note with that written on it. No sign of the gift, but I'm guessing diamonds since they're forever. From Frank Daniels? I don't think so. The handwriting is completely different from the writing in his notebook. What I would say is, we kind of got to this, right? I'm gonna remove all of these apart from the one that we know is linked right now, because yeah, absolutely. This now makes perfect sense that we know that this is here and this is here. So let's go and ask her the question and we'll see what we get added. But yeah, there's a few things that I'm struggling with on that book. I'm hoping they become clearer as we go. I've got a few more questions. What? What? Surely we got a dialogue option, no? Okay. Nothing here? There we go. So that makes more sense. Why were you going to the... I get the feeling that unless I improve, I'm going to just keep doing that constantly. Got a few more questions. I really don't want it to be a position where I'm just linking everything to everything to see if I get any more dialogue. Mr. Daniels, yes. Is there something the matter? I reason to believe that you're not telling me the truth about who you were with last night. In order for us to do our job, we need to know all the facts. I was at the theatre, isn't that good enough? We need to know who you were with. Another man? It's not against the law, is it? Please, Mrs. Daniels. Yes, I was with another man. Ask for more information. Let's start with his name. Jack Levinson. I'm not what you think, Detective. Frank and I were more like friends. It wasn't a loveless marriage, but it was lonely. I met Jack last year in art interpretation class. It became something more than I intended it to. Anyway, I thought Frank was going to be at the ribbon cutting last night, so I went to the theatre with Jack. I got there early, a little after 6:30, so I called Nadine to find out when Frank would be home. She was cryptic, so I called Frank at home and he told me he'd decided not to go to the event. I told him I was going to the theatre alone. What happened next? The play ended around 10. I said goodbye to Jack and I got a cab home. That's when I saw the police cars. Okay, let's I don't really know what I'm doing here. Right. Second ticket, Rosemary has a lover. You're lying. I'd really like to move you down here. Move you down here, I think. So she told us. You were at the theatre with him. But she told us that Frank cancelled this morning, right? Is there a way of going back and seeing like the dialogue? I don't think there is. She told us that Frank cancelled the theatre this morning, and then she just admitted that she's got a lover. Okay, where do we go from here? You've got a conversation. We'll go and talk to you. What's up? Ask about Jack Levinson. Mrs. Daniels finally mentioned she was seeing someone at the theatre. Jack Levinson. You believe her? I think so. You think so? Did you interrogate her or not? She's been through a lot. How about we call the theatre and see if we can find witnesses that place them there? We need some more informed theories. Here's a theory. She's lying about everything. Last night, thinking the coast is clear. Jack Levinson meets her there, and when Daniel shows up unexpectedly, gets his gun and threatens to kill them. Meets her here, kills them unexpectedly. Levinson gets the gun from Daniels, but it goes off and Daniel goes down. Levinson gets spooked when he hears the sirens and hightails it out of the window where he cuts himself. I mean, it's possible. Sure, it's possible. You want to leave and give her a chance to call Loverboy so she can warn him or get the hell out of Dodge. I think she's been for enough for one day. Don't go soft on her. I thought you were my partner, not my boss. Not here. Me and you need to have a talk about this back at the station. Caught cheating. Well. I mean, that's quite a jump to this. I mean, it could have happened like that, right? But there was no way we could have put any of that together. So we think, let's go ask her the question, but what we're saying now is our partner thinks it was her and him that did the murder. Got a few more questions. Oh, we haven't got any more questions. I thought that was a dialogue option. It's clearly just an evidence option, right? So we think this and you, not you, and you. This is not right. We shouldn't be doing this. What do we... Is there a way of like... Because she said they didn't have a happy marriage, right? That's not on here. Okay, here we go. Success. Not convinced by any of this. 75% again. Jeez. Rosemary Daniels, Jack Levinson. Okay, caught cheating. Results, 5 out of 5 items discovered. Evidence discovered, 18 out of 18. Correct deductions, 2 out of 6. Correct accusations, 3 of 3. So we got that, but only because he told us what to do. I'm struggling a little bit with the link of this. Let's see what old Nate has to say to us before we move on to the next place. We didn't catch a killer, but I'm happy you and your new best bud, Mrs. Daniels, had time to hang out. The woman clearly didn't kill her husband. What happened to wanting me to use my gut? Your gut's guess is only as good as the facts it's based on. Your gut should have pressed for her for more info. Okay, let's stop talking about my gut for 2 seconds. Do you have a problem with me? I have a problem with rookies screwing up. You said you wanted to learn everything there is to know, but you ignored literally the first thing I suggested to you. My years on the job seem to mean nothing to you around here. I thought I was doing the right thing. Give me another chance to... I don't believe in second chances. After we close this, I'm asking for you to be transferred. Maybe that's for the best. As if it's not enough for the lab to be messed up. The blood... if it's not... What? How? Enough to be inadmissible in court. Believe me when I say the DCPD has issues with crucial evidence slipping through the cracks. At least we've got a partial print from the weapon. Belongs to a Tammy Marden. My old CEO owed me a favour. I'll track Miss Marden down to a local bar. I can interrogate her. I can do this. Whatever, even if it's a whiff of amateurishness, I'm stepping in. Okay, let's do that. Oh, we got a deck chair. Nice. So yeah, this is... I'm really struggling a little bit with the... I'm really struggling a little bit with the links. I mean, obviously, like the handwriting and the note makes perfect sense, and I should have made that jump. But like the links between... We only got the name once we spoke to our partner, right? There was no way of finding out that name, I'm assuming, from her, unless we went and spoke to him and then went back. It feels like it's... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was. But it feels like I'm kind of being... I'm being pushed down this avenue without getting all the ideas and being able to solve it myself. But maybe I'm just an idiot. Right, we'll do the local bar next. Thanks very much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching ScottDogGaming. Don't forget to follow on Twitch and Twitter and head over to YouTube for daily content. See you again soon.